All right, guys, I hope you're ready for a new challenge because today you have one new note that you need to add to your song. Luckily, this song, it should be familiar to you from when you were younger in music class. So on the screen, the four notes that you're going to need are B, A, and G, which you've already been working on very, very hard in your first four songs. But now finally, we get to involve our right hand. Remember, your right hand is the one that should be on the bottom of your recorder, right? So if I take my right hand and I show a peace sign or a number 2, I'm going to take those first two fingers of my right hand and I'm going to put them directly underneath where my left hand goes. And so now I've got my thumb on the back, 1, 2, and 3 covered on the top with my left hand, and then I added the bunny ears or the peace sign or the number 2 to the bottom half of the recorder where my right hand goes, and that is this note right here. It's called an E. One of my favorite sounds to make with this new note is to make something called siren sound. So I like to go from G to E. Sorry, my fingers were in the wrong place. Told you I make mistakes. All I'm doing is blowing my nice slow air and just moving my fingers back and forth from G to E. You could do the same thing with A to E. That's an extra challenge, or a super extra challenge is trying to go from B to E. I'll show you both of those too. Here's A to E. Here's B to E. And they all make kind of a different siren sound. Not a loud siren, but still a siren nonetheless. Once you have practiced those four notes and you've got them ready to rock and roll, then it's going to be time for your purple belt test. Your purple belt is the song called Doggie, Doggie. And I'm going to go ahead and get my face moved out of the way here. My computer's going a little bit slow. Hopefully it'll be okay on the video. And this song sounds like this. Doggie, doggie, where's your bone? Someone stole it from your home. Who stole your bone? I stole your bone. And when you were little, you might have sat in a circle in kindergarten and first grade music and sang this song while you passed a little dog bone or a little dog around the circle. And there was always somebody in the middle of the circle who had their eyes covered. At the end of the song, the game was whoever had the bone at the end had to sing that last line. I stole your bone. And the person in the middle had to open their eyes and guess whose singing voice that was. So hopefully that's reminding your brain of what to do. Here's what this song sounds like with the recorder notes being played. And I'm going to move myself down a little so you can see my hands a little bit better. All right, so now let's take a little peek at the rhythm, the do's and the do days. Luckily, we're in duple, so it's do's and do days. If we were to sing that rhythm, how would it go? It would go, do day, do day, do day, do, do day, do day, do day, do, do day, do, do day, do. Now, one little thing that's fancy in this piece of music is these parts right here on bone. You see that little swoopy thing? That's called a slur. So basically it just means that we're going to play those two notes without doing the thing with our tongue when we say two. So instead of playing two, two, you would play two. That's all that means. If I was to sing this with note names, watch my fingers. It goes G, G, E, E, G, G, E, G, G, E, A, G, G, E, G, E, A, G, E, G, E, A, G, E. Remember those siren things that I showed you at the beginning of the video? They come in handy when you're learning how to play this song because on the part where it says stole you're doing the siren from E to A, and that's tricky. And then on bone, you're doing G, E. So if you practice doing those motions with your fingers separately from practicing the song, you're going to end up being able to play it a lot easier. Okay? Here's what we'll do. I'll play it twice. I'm going to have you just watch my fingers the first time and try to make your fingers do the same thing. And then the second time through, go ahead and try to play it with me. I'm going to move my camera down again so you can make sure to see my hands nice and clear. Ready? And your turn. Nice. This is going to be one of those songs that you're going to need to practice, but as soon as you've got it and your fingers like just get it, then you'll always have it, and it won't seem hard after you've practiced it for a little while. So good luck, and I will be back for our next belt soon.